Hello, welcome to Studio 121 or CCR 094. If you've already been to our English 121 class site, you know by now that my name is Kathy Mullins and I'm going to be your instructor this semester for both classes. So CCR 094 or Studio 121 is designed to complement and support your success in English 121. It's a separate course, as you know, it's a 3-credit class, and it's really focused on not only digging in deeper to those college writing skills that we'll be using and practicing in our other course, but also academic reading strategies and just how to be a successful college student in general. I love teaching this class. I think it's one of the most useful ones that we offer here at the college, so I'm so glad that you're here with me. And just really briefly to explain the connection between the two courses, in our English 121 class, we will have twice as many students as we do in Studio 121. So you'll notice when you're in the discussion boards that you will see very familiar names. Half of the English 121 class will be joining us here in Studio 121, so you guys will really get to know each other throughout the semester. So in addition to welcoming you to class, I just want to give you a quick tour around our D2L site here and also walk you through your first week's assignments. So this course looks just like the other one, so you will want to make sure that up here in the course selection bar that you have selected CCR 094 53B Studio 121. You will want to toggle back and forth between both classes. Typically you want to check out English 121 and get started on those assignments and activities right away. They often are running parallel to what we're doing here in Studio. So here on our home page we have my welcome news item that you want to be sure to read, and then in the black navigation bar across the top here you will see very similar things to English 121. Content, checklist, discussions, Dropbox, quizzes, and way over on the right, gradebook. So let's start in content, because that's really the only place you need to go. From content, you will see that there is a Start Here course syllabus section. It is similar but different from what is in English 121, so you'll want to take a few minutes to familiarize yourself, particularly with things like the course calendar and the assignments and grading document. Once you've done that, I think the best place to start is probably right here in week 1. So I would click on week 1, and you'll notice there's a checklist and overview section and an assignments and materials section, just like in English 121. So if you click on the week 1 studio activities and assignments, that brings up a checklist. The checklists are also accessible through the checklist button here in the black navigation bar, but again, you can get to everything from the content section. So this is actually a checklist where you can click that you have completed the steps that you need to tackle for this particular week. I always list them in the order that I recommend you complete them in. So the first thing here says to complete the online orientation course. If you have not already done that, I highly recommend that you do that. You can find it by going back to your My Home page, and you'll be enrolled in an online orientation course just like you were enrolled in CCR 094 and in English 121. So I would start with that. I would definitely, if for some reason you landed here instead of in English 121, I would also pop over to English 121 and get started on your homework and assignments for that course. Then go back and review the studio course documents that I just showed you in the content section, paying close attention to the course calendar and the assignments and grading document, of course. And now it's time to get to know each other. So in addition to the introductions you're doing in English 121, I want you to introduce yourself to your studio classmates. If you actually click on the links embedded in the checklist, it will take you to the right section of our D2L course site. So while you can access the discussion through the discussion button here in the navigation bar, you can also simply click on it in the checklist. This has all the instructions for how to do the introduction posts. And let me get back to checklist here. Checklist, week 1. Now it's opening it in a new window for me. That's okay too. So you would just click that you have done that particular introduction post. This one has multiple deadlines, so you'll want to make sure that you are following up on all the deadlines. There's an earlier deadline than Friday, June 3rd. So 2 deadlines for this one. And then you also want to make sure that you are reviewing the guidelines for writing good discussion posts. And then finally here, two last assignments, the How Do You Learn Best Learning Activity Quiz and the Dear Kathy letter. So let's look at the Learning Activity Quiz. So those are in the Quizzes tab here. And a learning activity quiz is typically not a multiple choice true-false traditional quiz. It's an opportunity for you to really dig into some content, to investigate things, to learn, and do some guided practice. So once you've read these instructions here about how you can start a quiz and walk away from it, come back later and submit your answers, you want to go ahead and just click on Continue to Quiz. And often in these activities, you will be asked to review a PowerPoint or listen to a video or watch a video and then do some reflection. So quizzes are not something you can do at the last minute. It's where a lot of the real learning and teaching happens in this course. So let me get back here to the checklist. The very last one I said is to write me a letter. So write a Dear Kathy letter and upload it to the Dropbox. The Dropbox link is right here. The instructions for the assignment are in the Assignments and Materials section of Week 1. But if you click on this link, it will take you right to the assignment. And it tells you what you need to do and how you need to do it, and includes another link to the Dropbox. So again, just to review, everything you need is in the content section. If you simply click on the week that we are in, and the dates are listed right there so you always know where we're at, you can start with the checklist and that will walk you through and link you to just about everything you need to do. If for some reason a link isn't working or I didn't link something by mistake, go ahead and if you can't find it on your own in the actual assignments and materials section or by using the black navigation bar at the top, go ahead and send me an email. Let me know that something isn't working. I'm here to help you. I am here to make sure that you're successful, and I am so looking forward to working with all of you this semester. Welcome to class.